guys, in today's video I'm going to be following a Nikki tutorial, makeup tutorial using only the audio. So we got the ratchet version right here because I film on my phone, so I couldn't really figure out how to do this how most people do this challenge, because most people like have somebody with their own phone like pausing and playing like for you, so you don't have to do any of the work. But guess what? I film by myself and I don't have anybody to do that for me. So we've got my dad's iPad here, and I've got a piece of like printer paper covered in masking tape and just like folded around the screen. Let's just get started. Oh, I also had my dad pick the tutorial today. So he picked the Nikki Tutorials Glitter Cut Crease Liner and Glowy Spring Makeup Tutorial. So I know what it's called. I have an idea of what it's going to look like based on, all I know is it's a glitter cut crease liner, but it sounds complicating, but we're going to like work on it. We're going to try it out. So let's get started.
Quickly going to go in with the Xoxo Anti-Aging Moisture Primer.
I don't have that, assuming I won't have most of the products, so I'm going to be using something different, but hopefully similar. So this sounds just like the Smashbox Primerizer, which is literally like a moisturizer and a primer. So I got my little baby sample here, but I'm going to go in with this Primerizer.
For foundation today, I'm going to go in with my trusty, my Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. Applying this using my Sigma 3D HD Blender Sponge.
I am going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid.
Let's set our under eye area using the Dermablend powder.
Okay, so she said that she was like clearing these under eyes up, which I'm assuming means that she put on concealer, but she didn't. I don't know. Should we put on concealer or should we skip concealer? I say we put on concealer because, yeah. I'm assuming she's using something super full coverage, so I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape. So for my powder, I'm going to use the Kat Von D setting powder. Yeah.
Here's the MAC Soft Worker Paint Pot to keep this look on all day long.
Okay, she's moving straight to the eyes, so I'm gonna make sure. She did not specify if she was set in the rest of her face, so looks like we're not, but the under eyes are definitely set. So she's using a MAC paint pot. She's using a MAC paint pot, which I don't have, so I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion.
So I'll be grabbing this neutral bone color right here, and I'm gonna set this all over the lid. Peachy warm tone colors and slightly define the crease with them.
So using that description, I'm going to do my best with the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette and see what we can do in the crease. I'm going to be using a Made You Look fluffy brush with the color Taste Buds from the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette and use that in my transition first. I'm going to go in with the shade Kumquat, which is a deeper like burnt orange color, with my Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm just going to deepen the crease a little bit with that. That was a whole lot of time that just passed by, so I'm assuming she probably put some darker colors in there too. So I think just to be safe, to darken up the crease a little bit, I'm going to take Drizzle, which is just a chocolate brown with the same Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to pop that right into the crease. Then to make sure this stays peachy, because she definitely said peachy, I don't want it to look like orange, I'm going to go in with the B Word, which is a really bright like neon peachy coral color, and I'm just going to add that on top kind of as like a second transition shade just to blend the colors out with.
Liquid lipstick, and I'm going to use this as a base for my winged liner.
I have absolutely no clue what color that is. I know, from what I remember from her collab, there was like a nude and like a dark color. So I'm assuming she's using like a dark, I have no clue. And a base for her winged liner, what does that even mean? She did say that it was a glitter cut crease liner. So maybe this is like the base for the glitter. Well, let me hear the next step and then we'll figure out what we're going to do.
I'm going over top of where I placed my liner and setting that using this Helen E glitter in Tangerine.
Great, so she's using an orange glitter and I don't even own orange glitter. Oh, so if she's using like a tangerine glitter, I'm assuming she's doing like an orange liner, So I'm assuming that lipstick that she used was like orange. So let's see what I have. So we're really gonna need to be doing some like cocktail mixing right now because we need to create an orange glittery liner basically from what I can understand from this tutorial. So I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Mega Last liquid lipstick. Oh, I said that weirdly. The liquid lipstick in the color Flame of the Game. I'm gonna use a Made You Look liner brush. So I'm gonna apply my wing with that. Oh gosh, could be good or a hot mess. Okay, so I've got one liner down, not bad. Okay, they're actually pretty decent. It's a funky look, but let's hope bronzer helps. Next, she used a glitter primer. Don't remember which one she used, but this is the only one I own. This is the Too Faced Glitter Glue. Now, I don't own a tangerine glitter, so based off of the name, which was tangerine, which helps that it actually gave me an idea of what the color actually is and not like some crazy name. So I'm just gonna mix. I don't have an orange glitter, like I said, but I'm gonna mix a couple of pressed glitters that I have some from palettes. So this is the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette, and I'm going to be mixing the shade in here called Elements Fenty Galaxy palette, which I think I'm gonna dabble into these bottom two corners. It is a Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art duo in the color 80 Desert Dazzle. So if I need gold to mix with those, I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna use the same little liner brush once again and dip into a mix of all those glitters, and we're gonna see what happens on the eyes. Okay, so this is my glitter liner. It's kind of coppery, so it does like, it's kind of orange, but I feel like it matches okay, so let's move on.
Now I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of the Peaches and Cream Flamingo pigment and mix it with the LA Splash Till Midnight Elixir. And with this, I'm going to create a fine line in the crease connecting to the eyeliner as a nice graphic touch.
So some type of pigment mixed with some type of mixer that was called Flamingo. I actually have an idea of something that might work. This is a MAC pigment in the color Rose. Oh, that was like a huge waste of products, but I think I'm gonna mix the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus with a little bit of the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Clear Primer, and maybe we can get some type of paste to draw a line in our crease. Then apply it using my liner brush. And she said she drew a graphic line in the crease as like a graphic liner. So I'm thinking that means that she drew it in the crease and then winged it out like with the wings. I didn't really like the way that the wing looks, so I'm just gonna keep a line like right in the crease like that. This looks kind of silly, but we're gonna keep going with it.
Just on the center of that line, I'm applying a little bit of the Peaches and Cream pigment in Disco.
Disco. Based on what we know, it's going on the center of that graphic line, which mine looks terrible. But it's going in the center, which means it's a highlighty one. So I'm assuming it's like probably a gold, because silver doesn't really go with the peachiness. So it's probably gold, and it's probably like some type of like highlight. So I'm just gonna grab the Revlon Eye Art thing that I was talking about earlier, and I'm gonna grab this little gold side and tap a little bit in the center.
To Everglow and taking the lightest shade to highlight my brow bone and inner corner.
I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Ice Cold highlighter on a flat brush from Sephora, and I'm going to pop that on the brow bone and on the inner corner. She did this challenge actually too, and I know that she was like, oh my gosh, like some people like skip brows in their tutorial and they just like expect you to like do it. So she never got brows, and then she was like, oh, I hope nobody follows my tutorials because I always skip the brows. And like yeah, now here I am following her tutorial, and it looks like we're not gonna have any eyebrows today.
For the lower lash line, I'm taking this mustardy inkblot color and this corally peachy one for, like I said, for the lower lash line.
I think I'm just gonna mix these two. That one's kind of like mustardy, but it's kind of like a mustard brown, and then this one is a bright peach.
Fit finish off, all we need is some lashes, and today I'm going to be using Lionhearted by Kim Tai in collaboration with Cake Face Beauty.
Yeah, I have no clue what those lashes look like, but overall I can just tell that this is not what hers looks like because this looks bad. I want to use these lashes just because I never get to use them and this look already looks kind of bad. So these are the House of Lashes and Sephora collection in the style Timeless. This is kind of a hot mess because 1, no mascara, 2, there's no black liner. So you have these floating lashes sitting on top of your dusty, crusty, real lashes.
Cheeks, I'm going to start off with the usual. I'm going to start bronzing using my Hula Light by Benefit with the Hula brush.
I don't have the Hula Light bronzer, but I do have Hula, and I do have the Hula brush, which used to be my favorite contour brush, actually. And I'm going to use that. It's a little funky to, like, grab, but it's so soft. Oh my gosh. It's like natural hairs.
Dandelion.
I think she said Benefit Dandelion, so don't have that. So Dandelion from Benefit is, I'm pretty sure, like a light pink with the slightest amount of sparkles in it. I don't know if this has any sparkles. This is old, like old. This is the CoverGirl Cheekers blush in the, I don't even know what color. Oh, it's in the color Nat Twinkle 183 maybe. So this is what she looks like. She's dead. So I'm just gonna go in with my NARS Kabuki and oh, it's pigmented though. Oh, never mind, not pigmented. I'm just gonna blush up my face.
Of course, for my glow, how can I not ever glow?
Of course, which is once again like a white highlight. So basically I'm gonna go back in with the same Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the color Ice Cold. Oh, it's a little hard to get open. With my Morphe M501. So she still never put mascara or curled her lashes or nothing.
And for lips, I'm going to go with my all-time favorite nude. This goes with everything and anything. For today's look, I'm going to go in with a Nude Potion, also part of my collaboration with Ofra.
Oh, sounds a lot like Mannequin to me.
And then I'm also going to put a little bit of gloss over top. This is Jouer Blush Lip Gloss.
Basically sounds like she used a basic nude gloss, so I'm going to use the Sephora Gel Gloss Ultra Brilliant Ultra Shine Lip Gel. That's a long name. And there's in the color 04 Perfect Nude.
Not to seal the deal, all we need to do is set it with some setting spray.
Wow, thanks for not telling me which one you used. I'm going to set this with my Mario Badescu wait, this isn't even a setting spray. I'm going to set this with my little baby Urban Decay All Nighter because she didn't tell us which one she used, so I'm just going to use this one.
Spring colorful glitter liner makeup look. I really enjoyed this one. For a full list of every single product mentioned and used, go to my description box below or NikkiTutorials.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.
Okay, I'm done. You guys are ready for the reveal. Because I'm not. Take off my little ghetto sleeve. Now, oh! Hold on a minute. So, she's got this gorgeous wing that's very upturned, and then this graphic liner connects to the wing. Didn't know that. I look dusty, ashy, like I look like everything looks so ashy, like I got my dusty eyelashes, my wing is just not great, and everything is very, everything's just not super wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like this video, thumbs up, comment down below what you guys think, as well as subscribe to become a beauty and part of our beautiful world. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.